What a waste of money. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the video that I've been putting off ever since I started this series. And that is decluttering my liquid lipsticks. Now, I have well over 50, probably close to 100 liquid lipsticks, and I really need to get rid of some, but I just love them so much. And I think the reason I have so many lip products in general is because before I used to do the whole face, before I really got into makeup, I did really still love lipsticks, and that's, I guess, how I kind of expressed myself. So I have a lot of crazy colors. Now I'm more into the nudes and basic colors, but yeah, I have quite a variety and I have a lot to get through, so let's just jump in. So for a lot of these, I have multiple shades from the same brand, like Jeffree Star for instance. So I'm going to do it in brands, and then at the end, I'll just go through all the random ones that I have left over. So I'm going to start with Jeffree Star because I'm pretty sure that's probably what you're all here for, and you're probably just wondering how many of those is she really gonna get rid of? And I'll tell you now, it's probably zero, just being honest, but let's go through them anyway. I just found Doll Parts. This was my absolute favorite shade before Mannequin, and I literally thought it was lost because I could never find it anywhere and it was just right there. So this is why these videos are good. So may as well start with Doll Parts. This is just the most gorgeous pink shade. It looks like this. This is definitely staying, and now you will see me wearing this a lot more because I'm so glad I found it. And then the second one I'll show you is Mannequin, because this is what I'm wearing now. This is my most worn liquid lipstick, and I actually think I will run out of this one day, which I honestly can't wait for because that's such an achievement. And I will definitely repurchase this. So this is staying until I literally cannot get another drop out of it. Now onto a few collections from Jeffree. I have this Christmas one here. I'm keeping all the shades from these collections because they're limited edition. You can't ever buy them again, and I just love the shades, so I'll go through them quickly. We have Crocodile Tears, which is a dark green. This color is insane. We have Pumpkin Pie, which is probably another one of my favorites. It is this burnt orange color with a little bit of shimmer. It's just so gorgeous. I'm probably going to say that a lot in this video. Then we have Checkmate, which is this fiery ready orange. And then we have Chrysanthemum, which is this really nice pale baby pink color with some shimmer through it as well. It doesn't look, I don't know, it doesn't look like anything special in the bottle, and it kind of just looks like a nude, but it is a really beautiful color. And then the last two are Deceased and Sagittarius. Honestly, these do look so similar, but I can't pick between them. So they're both gonna stay and they're in the collection. But Sagittarius is just slightly warmer and lighter, I think, and Deceased kind of, I mean, looks like you're deceased. But I really love any shade of purple. Also, a couple of shades are probably missing from these collections because I'm not gonna sit here all day tracking down every single liquid lipstick because half of them probably aren't even in this house. So I know I'm missing one from this next collection, which is his summer collection. And the first shade I have here is Watermelon Soda. This is another one of my favorite shades. It's just, I'll show you the container. It's just the most beautiful, vibrant, coral pink ready shade, and it just looks so flattering, especially on my skin tone. Next we have 714, which is his most controversial shade because it's just patchy and he's never been able to perfect it, and he did re-release it, and this is the best he could do. It's just a really nice, like, pale, pinky, very white base, so it's quite light, but it still just looks really nice on, and again, it's super unique, so I love that one. It's just kind of hard to wear because obviously when you layer up liquid lipsticks, they don't feel as nice, and you really have to layer that one up to get the pigment. The next shade is Virginity. This is just a really gorgeous pastel purple, not an extremely wearable shade, not something I'll wear every day, but again, it's a shade of purple and I love it. And the final shade from this collection is Nude Beach. This is an extremely peachy, orangey, light nude, but honestly, when I put it on, I didn't hate it, surprisingly. I haven't worn it since, like most of these, but it's in this collection again, so I'm going to keep it. And also I have lip swatch videos of most of these colors, definitely the collection, so I'll have that all linked below if you want to check any of those out. The next shade is Drug Lord, which is just a pure white. I'm definitely keeping this. It's great for mixing, it's great for lightening, it's great for specific makeup looks, Halloween, Christmas, I don't know, eyeliner. It's just great for so many things. The next shade is Blue Velvet. I have to show you this because it's such a stunning color. It's just this gorgeous dark blue. I also really love blue, probably because it's within the same family as purple, but this actually looks so nice on, and it's actually quite flattering, just the shade of it. I don't know what it is, but I'm definitely keeping that one. And then we have Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is a Tiffany blue color. This is so unwearable, I know, but it's the most gorgeous color and also so cool as eyeliner. So I don't think I'm ever getting rid of this because it's just beautiful. And the pink with the blue, this is probably my favorite tube out of all of his. And lastly, I just have all the rest of the ones that are in the normal collection. So we have Celebrity Skin, which is just a darker nude than Mannequin, and really, really nice on my pale skin tone. Then we have Androgyny, which is a dark purpley brown. I love that. I'm only going to point out when I'm getting rid of them, by the way. Next up, we have Dirty Money, which is another crazy, weird, unique shade. But this actually looks awesome on, in my opinion, as well. My mum hates it, but I kind of like things more when other people hate it, so this is not going anywhere. And then we have Red Rum, which is just a gorgeous red shade. Then we have Dominatrix, which is the most stunning, sexy, sultry dark brown. I love that. And then we have Posh Spice, which probably was actually my very first favorite. It's kind of this grey, or greyish, I guess. This greyish nudie brown colour again, so nice on pale skin. And the last two shades we have is Scorpio, again another shade of purple, and Masochist, which is this beautiful, oh, the packaging doesn't even do it justice, I'll show you. Really nice pinky fuchsia colour, I guess. My new sister-in-law actually wore this on her wedding day and I bought it for her, so this shade's special to me as well as being absolutely stunning, so it is never going anywhere. So that is all my Jeffree Star done. I know I didn't get rid of any, but I mean, it's my favourite formula and I love all the shades, so why would I get rid of them? Next up, we have a couple that I am getting rid of. These are from Gerard Cosmetics and they are their Hydro Mattes. Now, I'm getting rid of this shade because it is just this bright Barbie pink that I will honestly never wear. I bought these like 2 years ago when I was just buying everything if it was on sale, and I've never worn it and I'm never going to wear a shade this bright, so that is going. Next we have Gravity, which is this really, really gorgeous dark purpley grey colour, and it's quite similar to Scorpio, but I love the shade of Scorpio a bit more because I think this is a bit darker and it's just maybe a bit too dark, I don't know. So I'm not going to keep this because if I had to choose between the two, I would definitely go for the Jeffree, but I will say this formula is really, really nice. And the third shade is called Serenity. Oh, that actually is a really nice shade. It's a really nice nudie pinky colour, a bit darker, but at the same time, looking at that, I definitely think I have a shade from Jeffree that is similar. I can't think of what it is, but yeah, I might pass that one along as well. The next two I have are from BH Cosmetics. I have the shade Sandy and Indora. I absolutely adore the formula of these, and for the price tag of like $5, it's amazing. So that's the main reason I'm keeping these. They are a little bit drying, as you tend to find with cheap liquid lipsticks or any liquid lipstick, but I love this. This is the perfect nude, just a bit lighter than Mannequin, so I will still keep it because it's just the perfect nude. And then the shade Indora is similar to Doll Pass, as you can see, but it's a bit more purpley, and again, just a really lovely shade, so I'm going to keep both of those. Next up, I have two that I'm really, really unsure about, but I think I'm going to get rid of them, even though they're high-end. I hate parting with something that's high-end, but they are from Kat Von D, and I have Aisha and Berlin. Now Berlin is similar, I think, to Watermelon Soda, but probably just a little more muted. And this is obviously similar to many purple shades that I have, like Scorpio, Sagittarius, Deceased. So I honestly don't think I need these, and from memory the formula is quite drying of these, and I just don't reach for them, especially because they aren't the most wearable colours, and I do tend to stick to Mannequin or shades like Doll Parts. So I think I'm gonna get rid of these, but I definitely think I might try and sell them because they're obviously worth a bit of money. Next up, I have a range of products from Too Faced. These are their original liquefied longwear lipsticks, and then I have the Melted Matte. So this is the shade Melted Fig. Again, it's a shade of purple, and I love the formula of these because they're just quite moisturizing. They take a while to fully dry down, if they even do. I can't remember, but that just makes them really nice and wearable and not uncomfortable. This shade is just beautiful, so I'm keeping that. Next, I have a few minis. I have this Melted Metal. Honestly, because it's shimmery, I am just not really gonna wear it. It's a really, really nice shade. It definitely is, but yeah, just no. And because it's metal as well, this definitely does not dry down, and it's just gets everywhere. So I'm getting rid of that. And then we have Melted Chihuahua and Melted Berry. So this is a really, really nice nude color, but I do have a lot of nudes that I prefer and wear. So I think I might pass this along as well. And these were just in a holiday set, so it's not too much of a loss. And then this shade as well. It's not super unique. It's just like a darkish red, and I think I can definitely find that elsewhere. As for the Melted Matte, I really love this shade, and I did try and pick a unique shade that I don't own, and I think I did pretty well. So this is the shade Sellout. It may look pretty similar to other things in the tube, but on the lips it's really, really different. I'll try and show you. So it is this one here, and I don't know if you can tell on camera, and I don't want to say it's orangey because it doesn't really look orange at all, but it definitely has more of an orangey base than like a pinky nude or something. I don't know, maybe more of a beigey base, and it's also just a little bit darker than other shades that I own, and this is a really nice formula, so I'm actually going to keep that one. Next, we have all my ColourPop Ultra Mattes. Now these were like the OG liquid lipstick, I'm pretty sure. So when they came out, I was like, I need to buy them all. So I did buy quite a few, and honestly, I'm getting rid of most of these because, I mean, the formulas I think are a bit old. That is almost pure liquid, and also they dry down so differently to how they look. So half of these shades just disappointed me. So the first one here is Trap. This would be the perfect shade if it came out how it looks in the tube, but it comes out so much darker, so it's just not really what I wanted, so that's going to go. Next, I have Jellies, which I honestly have the Jeffree Star version of this, so that's going to go as well. Then we have Guess, which is this extremely dark purple, and the formula of their dark shades is just not as nice as Jeffree, and this is just such a dark shade that I'm never going to wear, so I will pass that one along. The next shade is Mr. Blonde, which is this gorgeous light blue shade here, and I don't actually own Jawbreaker, which is the Jeffree equivalent of this, so I think I might keep it, although it's super unwearable. It's unique, and you never know when you might need a blue like this. The next shade is Dr. M, and this is a dark green. Of course, I already have a dark green, so I can pass this one along. And then we have Koala, which used to be one of my favorite shades. I do have Virginity, which was that pastel purple, but this one is just a little bit darker and more purple. I don't know. It is super unique. I'm looking at it in the mirror. I'm thinking I want to keep it because it's actually a lot more wearable than Virginity. It's not so white based, and again, I can't bear to part with purple shades, so I think I'll keep this one around for a little bit longer. And then the final shade is Sunday. This is a gorgeous shade, but again, I don't find myself wearing these bright pinky colors, and this also has some shimmer running through it, and it's just not a shade I'm really going to reach for, and I think someone else would get much more use out of it, so I'll pass that one along as well. Next, I have these little liquid lipsticks from Chi. I'm pretty sure this set of these was like $20 and there's one missing, so you get 5. And this is a really nice formula, quite glossy, but I wore one recently and it did actually end up drying down. It took a long time, but it was really beautiful. They're really comfortable and they're just really nice shades. So I think I'm gonna keep these guys, especially because they're affordable. Next up is my OG liquid lipstick that I honestly thought was God's gift to earth. And now I realize how bad they are. And you can probably guess if you've been around for a while, it is the Velour Lips from Australis. Now, I know they're really working on their formula and the newer shades are a bit better, but just compared to all the other things that I've tried, these are just not up to par. And I think I'm getting rid of all of them. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, honestly, I have shades very similar to all of these in other formulas. So these are all gonna go except this one, which again, if you've been around for a while, it is London and it's just a really nice, unique pinky purple shade. And the formula of this isn't too bad, especially if you apply a very limited amount. Like wipe your brush off a lot and then apply a very thin layer and don't apply any more than that. And it looks really beautiful. So I'll keep that one just in memory of the Velour Lips. Next, I'm just going to quickly mention my one product from LipSense. If you'd like to know if this works, then I will leave the video linked in the card up above. But I'm going to keep this, so that probably gives it away. But I'm not going to buy any more because it is just a little overpriced. Next up, I have these 2 NYX lingerie lips, and I also have the sets that I got in my previous vlog. And I love these. I love the shades. I have Exotic and Teddy, so just a really nice dark, very cool brown. It's so unique. And then this is just quite a pinkish reddy shade. Really nice, and probably one of the most unique shades from the collection because they are all literally just variations of nude. So I'm keeping these. As I mentioned, the formula is quite drying, but I love these colors. Okay guys, I can see the finish line. There's not too many left now. Next up, we have these Vivid Mattes from Maybelline. I really like these. I like the colors, and I did buy the whole collection for a swatch video, which I don't think I ever released. Fail. But yeah, these are just really good if you don't want something that's matte, because they do not dry down. They are glossy. So yes, your hair gets in them, which annoys me, but they are really nice colors and just a great formula. So although I don't wear them often because I love a matte lip, I think I'm going to keep these. Next up, I have a few from Tarte. Now, this one I bought in a random Tarte order, and it is their lip paints. I thought these dried down matte, and this does not. It is actually really gross. So I've never worn it, and I also thought it was brown, and it's quite a dark reddish brown. So it's just, I don't like it at all. So that is definitely going. But then these two are from the Graveyard Girl collection, and we have a red, which is a really nice red. And my sister actually owns these two and loves them. So I think she owns both. So I think I'm going to keep them, and then I mean, if I ever want to get rid of them, I will just pass them along to her, because I think she's used the crap out of her nude one, which is this other one. And it is a really nice shade. It's again quite a greyish shade. This is moist. Why? That's strange. But yeah, these again don't dry completely matte, but they do eventually, and they're definitely a hell of a lot more matte than that other one, which is just disgusting. So yeah, you just have to be patient. They kind of matte down throughout the day, and then when they do matte down, they are very dry, but really nice shades, so I'll keep them around. Next up, I have a bunch from Stila. This was again a holiday set, and I'm so glad I got this because this is probably another one of my extreme favorite formulas. And then I have the full size in Como. This is of course a purple, and it's a very unique, warm, bright, is it warm? I don't know. Bright, bold purple. I was saying before I don't really reach for bold pinks, but a purple I will definitely wear. And coming into summer, I'm hoping to whip out a lot of these, a lot more. So this is definitely staying. And as for the minis, I think I'm gonna add to the pile of giving away but I actually think I might pop it in my Christmas giveaway this year, and that is the mini of Como, because I have never used it because I have the full size, so I'm going to give that one away. And as for the other shades, I have quite a good range. I have a really nice dark purple, which, like that ColourPop shade Guess, it's just not as dark, so it's much nicer. And then I have this really nice dark mauvey shade, which I'm definitely keeping. And then a couple of variations of red. I know I probably have a lot of reds now, but I feel like you can never have too many reds, and I think they're all slightly different. And because I love this formula, I just want to keep all these. And this patina color is so beautiful. Next up, I have my liquid lipsticks from Jouer. Now, a few videos back, I did a swatch video on these, and I was actually lucky enough to win these in a competition. So they are very special to me, but the shades are quite similar. So I'm keeping them all for now, but I think I'm gonna go back and watch that video and pick some shades that just are a little bit too similar or maybe don't suit me, and give some of those away, because it's a really nice formula and I want people to experience this formula, but obviously it has to be to like family and friends because I've now used them all. But yeah, these, I have so many of these, too many for my own good, but I won them, so they're special. So finally, the last collection before I go into the random brands that I have is Lime Crime. So these are all metallics. I purposely got weird, unique things, product shades, because it's Lime Crime and I feel like that's what they do. So I have a metallic purple, which is absolutely stunning. I'm never getting rid of that. And the best thing about these is that they actually dry down matte, which completely blew my mind, because they still look so metallic, but they're matte, so they don't get anywhere. And they're just beautiful. I then have Xenon, which is a gold. I've tried to wear this by itself and it's just so intense. So definitely something for a Halloween look or a special occasion look. I don't know, but it's just beautiful. And I feel like a straight up gold lipstick is something you need in your collection. And the last shade is called Happy. This is a really gorgeous, just soft pink. Again, I've tried to wear this by itself. Doesn't look that great, but I think over the top of something like this, actually, let's try it. Yep, I love it. I didn't put too much on, so it's super subtle and it's still drying right now. But these two are literally a match made in heaven. It's just the most gorgeous soft pink, and it's the nicest formula as well. So like moussey and light. Again, I think this is one of the best formulas, and if I didn't collect all the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, I would probably collect these. Now onto the last 8 that I have. I do actually have 2 of the same brand. These are the Rimmel Apocalypse. These were on clearance one time in Chemist Warehouse for like a few dollars, and I was like, yes, let's buy them. Liquid lipstick, they say matte. They are not matte at all. I have a purple and a red, and they just don't dry matte. They get everywhere. I don't need these in my collection, so these are going, and thankfully I didn't waste too much money on them, but I do not recommend these. And then for the final 6, we have this Chi Chi liquid lipstick, which is a horrible formula, doesn't dry matte again, super glossy, creamy, gets everywhere. That's going. They've definitely improved their liquid lipstick formulas since. The next one is from Bow Beauty. I can't remember if this does dry matte, but it's just a boring red, and the formula clearly doesn't stand out enough for me to buy more or remember it, so that one's going. Then we have this one from Model Rock Cosmetics, which I got in a Christmas swap, I'm pretty sure. It is a really stunning color, kind of like Massachusetts from Jeffree, and I haven't actually tried this, so I can't tell you whether it dries matte or what it performs like, so I think I'm going to keep this one around and actually give it a go. And then we have this Savvy Ultra Matte in, of course, purple. This is an absolutely disgusting formula. I hate it. It's so drying. People raved about these, but honestly, no. What were they thinking? It's horrible. Then we have this Mega Matte Lips from W7. If you saw my testing W7 makeup video, this is actually pretty decent, and it's a really nice nude. But again, it's just a plain old nude, and I have many more that I prefer, so I may as well pass this one along. And then the final liquid lipstick is something I've never tried, so I'm gonna keep this around and actually try it one day. But honestly, my sister just scared me from using it because she said how it's so staining, it doesn't move once it dries, it's so good, but because it's bright red, I'm scared of it. So this is one of the Rouge Edition Velvets from Bourjois, my only Bourjois product, I'm pretty sure. But I'm just so scared to put on a product that's going to stain and not move, that's this intense. So I'm scared of it. But I want to try it because it would be really good for an event or a night out if it doesn't budge. But I just imagine getting it all over my face and it just ruining everything. So I'm gonna keep it around and hopefully try it. So that is it. Finally, I'm pretty sure this video is going to be about 30 minutes long. I apologize for that, so I'm just gonna quickly wrap it up now. Make sure to give this video a massive thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe down below if you are new. Also, I will have the declutter playlist down below so you can check out all the rest of these. And I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!